are a busy man.
Yeah, it's I mean, you know, people will have questions. I want to make myself available, you know?
Yep. All right. Quick thing before we go in there.
Mhm.
I just wanted to tell you the circumstances, and I'll let him talk because I know
Okay.
you want to have both perspectives and everything. Right. So he was found on scene at Sandy Shores Motel on Algonquin Boulevard.
Mm.
I took multiple photos of him doing several handoffs on scene. And then he tried to flee in a red and color Sanchez that was parked on top of the building. Engaged into pursuit. Pursuit ended when he was at the red garage. He was attempting to swap into a red gauntlet that was on the Porta Freeway from red garage. And he was unfortunately ran over and incapacitated on scene.
So run that back. Sorry, my brain's catching up with all the I'm ready.
Being called. Hello, can I call you back? Oh, I'm in the middle of an interrogation. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. I will. While I'm busy, like not dealing with the interrogation, I can come up to MRPD and then we can drop it off, and then later I can just get it done. Okay. I'll be right up there in like 5 minutes. All right, bye. Okay. Cool. All right. I'll let you know when I have time. All right. Okay. Sorry about that. So I responded to a call of drug sales on Algonquin Boulevard where the Sandy Shores Motel has been. There's been several calls already done there, so I already knew like what the picture of it was going to be. I found 3 suspects on top of the motel and engaged into multiple handoffs with suspects. I took several pictures of this suspect in particular, as well as another suspect.
Are you able to share that?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. I know you don't need to, but I've been lied to by officers, which might get them, you know, an in for that moment, but then, you know what I'm saying? Like then.
Yeah, I mean, I could just share you a sample of the handoffs.
Okay.
I don't mind. I don't think it's like, I don't think it's super pressing because I'll tell you in a bit.
It makes it easier to know whether I regard it or disregard it, you know?
All right. This is you, right? Okay. I'll just make sure it's you. All right. I'm just sending you a text picture of one of these handoffs. Should be it. Plain and simple. I'm not doing anything extravagant when it comes to the actual sales, other than sale of drugs and misdemeanor possession of marijuana. The reason why I want him to be here with you is because I do have a couple of questions as it pertains to what's going on up in Sandy Shores.
Okay.
That I think you should be there for, because I do plan on interrogating him over that.
Okay.
But the rest of it is pretty standard. He got into a chase on the Sanchez, led him into the city.
Which one in this photo? Which one is him?
The yellow shirt farmer, cowboy hat.
Okay. You see him handing off something, but
yes.
And then you arrested him and you found marijuana on him?
Yes.
Okay.
And we've seen this several times before. It's been in multiple drug sale calls, et cetera, et cetera. But we engaged into a pursuit. It ends up at Red Garage. He attempts to get into a red gauntlet on La Porta Freeway, but he was incapacitated before he could do so.
Okay.
This is why I'm not pushing reckless evading, because he was ran over on scene. Which is why he was incapacitated. He already crashed once, so I think that's a factor, but I'm definitely counting the run over as a factor. So I'm only pushing evading and not reckless evading. And then criminal possession of a firearm class 1.
Okay. So those 2, and then what, sale of drugs?
Sale of drugs and misdemeanor possession of marijuana.
Okay. How much marijuana did he have?
74 grams.
74 grams, which is a misdemeanor. Was it rolled?
Yes, there were roll bills on scene too, which I've... there's a thing going on with the Constitution and whatnot when it comes to roll bills. I think that charge is not there anymore.
Well, it's not, because inherently it's not illegal to roll up your bills.
It is if I can articulate it.
I know, but so's a pen. A pen, you could say it's not illegal, but if I stab you in the face, yes, it's illegal.
Yes.
Yeah. My point is that it's, roll bills in and of themselves are not anything.
All right, and that's about it.
All right.
Like I said, the interrogation is mostly about.
But so the marijuana, how is it? Like, is it packaged? Like, what's the like? What is it?
It was found in little baggies of 1 gram each. 1 gram each.
1 gram
times
baggies.
74.
And how many baggies?
74.
74 individual baggies. All right.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Right,
He's
perfect.
in here.
Bye guys. Bye guys.
Let me know. I still would like to ask some questions about unrelated, well, not sort of semi-related. I would say semi-related matter. So whenever you're ready for the interrogation, let me know.
Okay.
And also, if you want to contest charges, let me know as well.
Oh, see, the interrogation is unrelated to this?
Semi. I would say it's semi-related. It has to do with this, but
Okay.
it's not like the primary. We're not talking about the drug sale specifically.
Okay.
It's
Is there what is there? Are you willing to for him to converse about this other matter? Well, what's the other matter about? Just so I can talk to him about that here as well.
It's about the happenings in Sandy. I've responded to several calls about drug sales and other issues on Sandy Shores. And I want to interrogate him about the questioning or about the
General drug sales.
The general drug sales. I've seen multiple of the same color cars there. To be in layman's term about a potential front or a potential operation that's happening up in Sandy.
Okay. And for that interrogation, what are you willing to do for my client? Drop all the charges?
If he is willing to answer my questions, I feel like I didn't actually think about that. Because I was also going to push for a subpoena. Because he was on the phone for the duration of the chase.
Mm-hmm.
And I also have a suspect that's on scene that drove a red gauntlet that then fled from us as well. And then I saw it at La Porta Freeway. Ooh, sorry. It's a lot of happening. Let me turn off my radio. Okay. I would say that if he were to cooperate with the interrogation, then I'll drop everything but the sale of drugs.
Drop everything. Otherwise, no interrogation. With all due respect there, officer, you're saying the thing that tarnishes his record is the sale of drugs, and you're looking for further information that likely supports a subpoena. If you're able to get a subpoena, you can do it anyways. So I think for it to be conducive for my client, I'm going to go on a limb here, and he's not going to talk to you without something worthwhile.
That's fair enough. Let me speak to an advisor about that. Let me get a second opinion, and then I'll come back to you. For now, no interrogation on the table. How about that?
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. All right.
Talk to your client. I will be right outside, okay?
All right.
I don't know.
All right. Yeah, talking to the cops about like drug sales in Sandy. Are you with me?
Yeah. Hey, I'm still in the room. Sorry.
Yep. You're good.
You don't mind if I lock the door, right? I don't.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
How you been, Nino?
Pretty good. Not too bad. Campaigning and all that shit.
Oh shit, you're running for something?
Running for mayor.
Hey, good luck. You will have my vote.
I appreciate that. Yeah, it's been a uphill battle because you got this fucking dumbass Osvaldo who, for the sole reason wanting to become mayor, is willing to jerk off the cops and give them delusions of grandeur. So instead of having like honest conversations with the PD, it's boiled down to are you pro or anti PD, which is so intellectually boring.
Yeah. Tries to make it about that, because that's the only way you can win.
So, I mean,
but yeah, I gotta be honest with you, Nino. I'm not talking to these fuckers, man.
Yeah, I mean, I look. My recommendation is that if he comes back and he's willing to, I mean, it depends. How much do you care about the sale of drugs on your record?
I don't care. Gonna be honest with you. Like, what the fuck is he gonna do about it? Like I have it from way back, like 5 months ago as well.
Okay, so they can't establish a pattern. I think he sort of like revealed his hand a little bit. He might try to get a subpoena, and he could pull it off. I don't know what the bar is. And nobody knows. They may claim they know, but I don't think there's been enough
He's looking
subpoenas.
for phone records then, like phone calls.
I think so. Personally, I think if he needs to interrogate you, it means he needs something, right? So if he needs something and you're willing to potentially give it to him, well, then he's got to take something off the table. And if you don't care about sale of drugs coming off, then your best bet is just eat the charge, right? Let him keep going. Because I think if that phone subpoena is probably, in their eyes, more valuable, and they would have just taken it otherwise,
Yeah.
They would have said, fuck the
still
interrogation.
Get the fucking subpoena when they want to take the subpoena. It doesn't matter anyways.
I don't know why he said as much as he did, to be honest.
I have no fucking
I'm confused. He pretty much said, like you might as well say, hey, KJ, you sell drugs. We think you have a front. We want to figure out what that front is. Can you tell us?
What the fuck does that even mean? I have a front.
He mentioned something about like a potential front that's operating in Sandy. So I think it's a fishing expedition.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta be honest with you. I've been giving this fucking cop a silent treatment since he arrested me like fucking an hour ago. So I haven't said anything. Like we had a chase and one of his fucking fellow officers just, mowed into me. And I happened to go to the hospital and I've been sitting here and just waiting.
I say plead guilty, no interrogation. I think that's the move.
Should I plead guilty though?
Oh, not
not guilty. Isn't that better? And just eat the charges
not guilty and just eat the charges. Yeah.
And I'm not interested in talking to him at all. So when he comes in here, he can talk to you, but I will.
Okay.
I treat him like he's not here.
All right, easy.
Hell yeah.
Good decision, KJ.
Hell yeah.
Always. Hey, help me get the word out there. Yeah, retweet all my my shit.
Yeah, we'll retweet your shit and tell the boys as well to put a vote for you.
Oh. Hey, Nakota, how you doing?
Oh, how's it going, Mr. Chavez?
Not too bad, not too bad. I had an argument with Maxwell, I believe, for my last rally.
With Maxwell?
Yeah, it didn't go so well. I think she took it personal when I said I'm not a big fan of Petey cooping up inside during that whole terrorism arc earlier.
Wait, when did you say that?
During a rally.
Oh, okay.
Actually, you're a sergeant. So the TLDR is, someone asked me a question about the terrorism thing, and I said something about, these people were fucking bozos for attacking Mission Row. But in the same vein, I think
sorry about that.
PD needed to be out there on the streets, even if it meant you lost your lives. Because there was civilians in the mix. And she took that as, well, you should talk to other officers because we were there in there for 15 minutes. Little did she know, I was videotaping everything. So let's just say it didn't go very well. But here's the thing, and this is what I want to bring up to your attention. She inferred I'm hiding evidence, which I didn't take very kindly.
Evidence of what?
The videotaping. From the rooftop of the hospital and the rooftop of Legion Square Tower.
I mean, if you said you have it, are you hiding it?
No, I mean, you can have it if you want. So I don't know where the hiding came from. We're not, as far as I'm aware, we're not obligated to give every piece of videotape in the event it's needed for any investigation. But, so, I don't know.
Do you mind giving it to us so we could use
it
you
can have it.
investigative purposes?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Yeah.
Right.
But I would like, to have a chat with her. I mean, listen, I'd like to pick her brain again because I think we came off the wrong foot, but like I said, look, at the end of the day, if I end up winning the election, I'm going to make sure there's a strong chief of police that's not a pussy sitting at the top. So the next time the city is faced with terrorists, that you can bite back. And not feel like you got to hole up in Mission Row.
Yeah, that was definitely unfortunate.
Yeah. How would you feel about being chief of police? I'm serious. I'll let you chew on that for like 24 hours. Transparently, right now, it's you and Barrick. And Barrick, he hasn't been around. And given your performance in the city council, it just kind of makes sense. And I also think that if I told you my peace of mind, you're not going to shrivel up like a little pussy and make it a big deal, but actually give me your opinion back. That's what I want. I don't like pussies. I like people who talk from their fucking chest.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of pussies either, so that's...
Think about
Seems
it.
to be a good way. Yeah, I'll definitely think about it.
Yep. All right. He's gonna plead guilty to all charges. He's not interested in a conversation. Oh, sorry, not guilty. Not guilty to the charges, but he doesn't want to talk. I think he just kind of wanted me down here.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. No talk at all. I thought this would be beneficial for him for the following reasons. One,
listen, he's like a Southside gangster. You know what I mean?
Fair enough. So this is why I was more so interested in having the conversation. One, I noticed that he had property up north. I'm going to hone down on that property if he didn't give me a reason as to like why, because layman's terms, we know that Hades are selling up north. We know that there's a group called Hades. We know that it's a collaborative effort between several different individuals. We've seen multiple different individuals around that area selling up north, right? I wanted to ask him about what Hades as a group seeks to accomplish up north, because we used to have Chaos Legion up there, and I don't know what happened, but we've seen a dramatic increase of members of Hades up there selling, and a dramatic decrease of people from Chaos Legion selling. And I don't know what happened there, because nobody's willing to talk about that.
Here's the problem. I'm gonna give you a word of advice. I don't think they're gonna talk. Equally, I believe that look, I think you need more for a subpoena and all that kind of stuff. I think he's gonna expect you're gonna be looking up there. He's just like, you're not offering anything is the problem.
What am I? I'm willing to incline to, if I get these questions answered.
Yeah.
To take everything on the table.
The problem is he doesn't give a shit about the charges.
Okay.
Yeah. So I take it back. You are offering something, but you've made it also very obvious you need that information to do whatever you need to do. So
okay. Well,
yeah. That said, every client's different. But I'm telling you, he's not gonna be willing to talk. I just had a chat with him. Gave me very straightforward responses. I think his desire for me down here is to like kind of watch it as everything unfolds, right? Not because of you in particular, but we've had cases where sergeants have thrown a interrogation of someone being interrogated's life in jeopardy. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Jesus Christ. Why are there not more cops like you or Nakota or what? Like some goddamn fucking common sense. Like, you don't look like you're ready. You're like dying to go out there to go get into a shootout.
Not at all.
And that this is like a waste of time. It's crazy.
Yeah, I wanted to do it in his interest,
Yeah.
because I feel like these questions being answered might help him a little bit more. Because, like I said, he has property up north. I'm gonna notice that eventually,
Yeah.
and I don't want him to get raided off of somebody else's dumb mistake in which he has property for.
Yeah, but
because they
reasonably
decide to
speaking,
go
like
into his palace,
I
right?
get what you're saying, and I think what you're saying actually would work with other clients, right? But I'm gonna tell you right now that he's very he's very like, this is what he wants, you know.
Okay.
So
Well, all right. Well, we'll go with what we got then. His gun wasn't hot at all, and I'm not really interested in pressing anything if it was hot anyway.
mm.
So he's just looking at sale of drugs, misdemeanor possession of marijuana, firearm class 1, and evading. And I will tell him that. All right. Hi, KJ, Carl, Johnny, Black. I've taken note of what has been said. Mr. Nino has spoken to me. I think we're roughly on the same page. But I would have liked to ask you any questions. But if that's just not something you are willing to do, then we can just push forward with the charges. I have you for count 1, sale of drugs; count 2, misdemeanor possession of marijuana; count 3, criminal possession of fire class 1; and count 4, evading. Keep in mind, reckless evading.
I'm trying to, yeah, Nino's protecting KJ. I mean, like, he's from the south side. It doesn't need to be true. It's
Nino,
just,
do you know if you can sue cops for that shit?
which bit? Getting the run over?
Like, yeah, when you have like people just running you over.
Sorry, just one sec.
Calling
Sergeant,
someone.
Sergeant May, could we meet
Hello.
up at Bolingbrook?
Oh, inside or outside?
No, outside.
Okay.
8 months.
Yeah,
We
sure.
are slowly
All
getting
right,
there.
easy.
Thank you
give
for
me
some
like
awesome
2-3
RP
minutes.
and entertainment.
See you in a bit.
I'm in the city. Okay. All right. Bye bye.
Take care.
Or is that stuff like just justified because of the action why they're trying to comprehend you, you know?
That's a question. That's something we should probably discuss afterwards.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, no worries. I'm all down for that, you know? I
All
got
right.
time.
Cool.
Slick Rick would be a good one for that.
Slick Rick?
Yeah, Slick Rick.
All right.
Trying to get him more bite. He's good. He's still learning, but he's good.
Maybe I should talk to him, you know what I mean? If he's eager, you know, to get his name out there, it's probably a good case for him.
1000%.
Hell yeah. Okay, I like what I hear.
I do agree. I do think that was very unfortunate. And, if you need me to be a witness, I can absolutely be. I'll keep in mind that we do, have qualified.
Sometimes, Nino, you know, it is what it is.
But yeah, I understand. With that being said, I have you on those 4 counts of charges. How do you plead?
Not guilty.
Actually, since I don't want to do that. I was gonna say to bump it up to reckless evading, just because we're getting a not guilty plea anyway, and I would like to have the most relevant charges. Actually, since it is the most relevant charge, I am gonna be pushing for a reckless evading. So how do you do with that?
Like I said, not guilty.
All right, not guilty for the following 4 charges. I will be giving you your bill. It's gonna be for $27,200. Boop, boop, boop. Did you receive that? Please tell me you received that. I've had an issue. I've had an issue with people not receiving their war bills. Did you receive that bill? Please tell me. Okay. All right. And 94 months in prison. Any last words?
Chat, we have done so much today. It's
Any
crazy.
last actions?
It's actually crazy.
Hey, thank you so much for coming down, Nino, all right? Really appreciate that.
Why
Anytime.
is he giving me the silent treatment? I didn't run you over.
Look, a lot of bad experiences with a lot of officers. You got to understand.
I thought me.
Yeah. Like,
I don't deserve.
who
this
said
silent
it?
treatment.
It is what it is.
That's true. I did say that. Tis what tis. All right. 94 months. I'll be sending you up at this time. As soon as I realize that I can do it correctly. All right. Goodbye. Hold on. Wait. Come here. You want to see a picture? Want to see a fugly picture? He has no. He has no beard. He has no beard. Look at him.
Wait, I see the beard. What do you mean?
Oh wait. Oh yeah, he does have a beard.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, if you're doing it without his beard, then is that really a proper profile?
Oh, it's just for me.
Oh,
He already has a profile picture.
all right. You stay safe in there, KJ.
Yeah, I've caught him several times
Mhm.
up north. This isn't the first run-in I've had specifically him. In fact, he was wearing the same outfit of what I've seen him wear. Where he was selling before. I've caught several members of Hades all selling up there, and unfortunately, I have not like actually caught them. But you know, they've been maskless. They've been really sleazy with it. So, where are you parked? You're parked upstairs, right?
Yep.
All right. You want to go through the garage or which way?
I'd rather not my DNA get left behind and they get a warrant thrown out.
For what?
I don't know. Some fucking bozos thought it was a good idea to lock themselves into Mayoral PD.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Not
Well,
a big
happened
fan of
here,
that.
So let's get you out of here. All right. Try not to get ran over.
All right, I'll try. You
All right.
stay safe.
Wait,
all right.
Are you on that? Are you on that bike?
Yep.
Let me see. I love riding.
It's a Hakachu.
Love riding. Ooh, Hakachu. I was gonna do this bit where I bought every single bike in the city because I didn't know what to do with all this fucking money that I've been getting.
Yeah, I know. Crazy, right?
I know.
I feel well, you know, some people like to leave their responsibilities behind.
Fair enough.
You stay
All right,
safe.
bye.